Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Good Woo. I have brought you into my sacred space. This is the space where I pray, where I meditate, where I chant, where I cry, where I surrender. This is it. And I think this is where I'm going to be doing a lot of the videos in the broadcast that are going to be coming into the future because I want this to be an intimate experience for you and for me. Two things that I've been hearing we are most afraid of during this time: financial ruin and death. Now, what's so interesting is in the art of astrology, both of these things, right? Finances, or how we share finances, and death are all in the 8th house when it comes to the wheel of the astrological zodiac natal chart or charts in general. I find this fascinating that this particular area is where we are being challenged right now because they, on some level, they go together, and I want to explain why. The fear of death, the anxiety that comes with that primal feeling, right? When I say this, you may be triggered and you may feel it. That is what unites all of us. Our ability to love and this primal fear of death that, dare I say, begins as soon as we're born. The will to survive directly opposes this inevitable death. And yet, like I said, it is inevitable. We all will pass on from this mortal coil, right? From this body. This body will die. There's no way around it. It is a connection to what is within that sustains us through that fear. Because although the body has a time limit, the spirit inside of us is eternal. And this time is asking us, connect to that inner source. Some of us never have done this, right? For some people, they haven't had experiences that have made them go within and seek out something more than the basics of what society presents as life. But this time is where the entire collective is being asked to look deeper into the human experience and to seek a connection with something that is greater than what we can see and is something deeper than what we may think. So connecting to your spirit, your soul. And what is the soul? Now, right? Books, libraries, institutions, churches, cults, you name it, has been created on this search for the inner knowing, the inner connection, our connection with Creator, our connection with our soul. And yet, no matter how many books are written, no matter how many churches you go to and sermons you hear and guides and teachers you go to, the journey is ultimately deeply personal, as different for each person as their thumbprint, right? Which nobody has the same thumbprint as anybody else. And that is what makes it so pleasurable if we can lean in to that truth, that your search for your connection to your soul, to your higher self, to what created you, that journey is not going to look like anyone else's. So we can let that go and just radically accept that nobody's going to have the answers for us. We have to look within and face that fear of death. What happens next? The truth is, we don't know. So we have that big question of what happens when we die, which is being paralleled to what is going to happen with COVID-19 outbreak. What's going to happen in the United States of America? What's going to happen over the globe? How does this affect what our daily life is going to be like in a year? How many people will we lose? All of this, we don't know. And this is why the practice of spirituality, your spiritual practice, your meditation practice, the humility that you start cultivating when you pray, when you surrender, when you connect to this unseen but deeply powerful part of who you are, when you cultivate that, then these big societal issues that are going to keep coming up for us, right? Is it may not be COVID-19 in the future, but there will be something else. We will have access to a deeper connection that offers us peace no matter what is going on around us. There is a choice that we make with love and fear, right? What is the opposite of fear? It is love. And the choice that we have in a moment when we are overcome with the anxiety of fear, to discipline ourselves to choose love. So when we have this incredible fear of, oh my God, is this virus going to kill me, or is it going to kill someone that I love? And that you feel that fear of death creep up. The challenge is to stop, acknowledge, okay, I'm having this very natural, human fear of dying. And to make the choice to go, okay, where can I focus my love? Whether that's with your child that's next to you, whether that's picking up the phone, calling your mommy, whether that's getting on social media and going and supporting some of the people who are doing the work to uplift people. To choose love in the middle of a moment of excruciating fear, that's the key. And it will lead like stepping stones into a higher vibrational experience of this crisis. Easier said than done, but at least now you have the information to at least try. So then the second fear that we're all facing, right? Finances, financial ruin. We are, if you just look at American history, financial history, we are a country that has massive ups and downs, right? The Great Depression was not that long ago in the scheme of history, right? And the economic crashes after World War II, I mean, these are real experiences that the collective still remembers. There are still people alive who survived all of this. So financial ruin is kind of a part of the human mental and emotional DNA, so to speak. At the end of the day, what I have learned about this fear of where is the money going to come from and am I going to have enough is that it's like an abundance tube that connects us to the flow of goodness and prosperity and abundance. It's like a tube and it's hollow. And our fear of where is it going to come from, it constricts it, right? And that fear also constricts our ability to absorb inspiration that is going to give us ideas of how to generate new sources of income. Because the truth is, this is restructuring our financial system. And that's probably a good thing. I mean, I guess that could be debatable. Doesn't really matter because it's happening. It is restructuring our financial system. And the way that we make money, it's going to change. The way that we deal with money is going to change. The way our country distributes money, it's all up for change. And that means that the ways that we relied upon to feel financially secure may not be there. And so we're going to have to cultivate a new sense of what gives us financial security. This may look like changing your purpose, even changing your job, or expanding into other ways of making income. That's all up for grabs right now. So the challenge here is, can you approach this? Can you keep that tube, right, of inspiration flow, of prosperity energy, of abundance consciousness, right? Because this is an abundant universe. There is an abundance of blue sky. When it rains, there's an abundance of water, right? You go to the beach, there's an abundance of sand. It is technically built on abundance. It's the humans that come in and create the lack and the fear and the constriction and the greed. So if we align with the truth of the universe, all our needs are going to be met. And that may not look like a bank account that has, 8, 9 digits. It may look like something else. So the idea is to focus on this issue of what is going to happen to the financial future with a sense of play and curiosity. Now, I know That is a tall order. Believe me, I'm in it too. But it is that sense of play and curiosity that is going to allow us to grab those ideas and epiphanies and inspirations and aha moments that will lead to us being able to, say, share with someone, or trade with someone, or create a new way to bring in income for ourselves, either on the internet, through creating a new product, through teaching, through helping out in your community. So, tall orders here, right? Embrace the fear of death and let it shoot you to the other polarity, which is to seek out ways you can express love, and to look at, oh my God, what's going to happen financially, with a sense of play and curiosity, so that you can be light on your feet and light in your energy to access new ideas. Because it's the new ideas that are going to fuel the world on the other side of this. So, thank you so much for viewing. I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate being able to come and share what goes on in my brain and heart with you. And I so hope it resonates. If you know of someone that you think has ears to hear this kind of message, please send them this today as a gift of love, right? And please like and subscribe the YouTube channel if you're viewing it this way. If you're viewing it on Instagram, just want to let you guys know I am doing a free and live guided meditation and visualization at 11 a.m. Tuesday, the 24th of March. It's going to be a party, y'all. And it is a launch of, it's the first of many to come, and many other things that I'm going to be streaming. So once again, thank you for watching The Good Woo. I hope this woo charged you to be living your highest vibrational path in the midst of this awesome storm we're in. There's so much to gain from this time. Stay light in your spirit if you can. And when it gets dark, try some of these techniques. Thank you so much.